Storytelling is a powerful medium. We love to hear stories, and whether or not we realize it, we love to share them. In education, we have the ability to use storytelling as a vehicle to introduce, inform, and inspire others, which should not be limited to only teachers. We want our students to share their learning through multimedia, but there are few guidelines that will make their stories not just creative, but clear and concise. We want them to be able to share the whole picture. So the question is, where do we start? Storytelling is about communicating an idea. In the world of design and in the world of marketing and communicating, today it's romanticized as this storytelling experience. But what it really is the ability to take an idea, someone else's idea, and package it in a way that others would be able to experience it and understand it and connect to it. We have to consider this level of impact in education. We have to consider the impact of teaching our students to be effective communicators beyond the 5-paragraph essay. We have to teach them to be communicators. And so with true collaborative fashion, with amazing Apple Distinguished Educators, a simple casual conversation turned into an amazing ideation of what storytelling is. And we were able together to create a very interesting acronym for storytelling. A truly great story can be captured in an acronym. The S representing a script and a storyboard, the framework, the organization, the soul of an amazing story. And the T is transitions. We want there to be movement. We want there to be this amazing ability for content to be engaging. And the O is for originality, but not because it's a requirement. It's a conversation piece, which is why it's in the center of the story and not the beginning or the end. Our misconception of what creativity really is and the value of repurposing and remixing is understated and underestimated, and we need to empower our students to see the value in those skills. The R is for real. We need our students to see that storytelling and capturing the learning that they experience in their journey of school can be applied to real-world ways in which they could communicate and interface with content. And the Y is for you. Because if we're not connecting to others, then what's the real value in sharing stories? And so as I said, it starts with a script and starts with a storyboard. And telling a story really begins with this question of why? What's going on? How can we connect students and get them inspired to share their own unique story and believe that their story can impact those around us? So we start with that S. We start with that storyboard, that script writing, that organization, so that we stay focused and know that we have a goal to achieve. And the T is for those transitions. We want to see movement. People want to engage with content in an interesting way. They want to be able to see unique frames and angles of the story as it unfolds. And being original doesn't have to be that one of a kind, never before seen. It could just be taking content and sharing it in a really great and really unique way through that remix and that repurposing. And we ought to be real. We need our students to truly believe that this content is something that they could use to change the world. And at the end of the day, it is all about that you. Who are we connecting with to truly make an impact in the world?